Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Sporting View Villa. Just want to give the preview of PSG and Arsenal final match in Champions League tomorrow. Just want to give just a little details concerning the match and the players at his feet, which I'm very happy tomorrow for the Champions League final. Like Timber was seen today, arriving with Arsenal today, which hopefully we start the game tomorrow. Hopefully we start the game tomorrow. Just want to analyze the game about the both team, Arsenal and PSG. But for me, PSG is a good team, which they have attack threat in terms of the midfield. They are almost good with Vertina and Mendes. Their defenders and everything, they are okay, and they have experienced coach that have done it in a quite 2 or 3 clubs in Barca, and even last season the way they performed in Champions League and all that. But this season, this Arsenal team is a quite different team. It's a quite different team than the last season game that PSG first faced. Because for me, like last season, where Arsenal have to play PSG home and away, which there was a number of players was short, like there was no Gabriel Magalhaes, there was no Life of Partey, and the attack, the same thing. It was played with Trossard, Saka, and Martinelli as up front. At the return leg, Partey was present, but Mourinho was playing as a number 9. That is a blocking midfielder, was playing as a number 9. It was quite a tight game. People are forgetting. If you watch the replay and the review of last season, both leg on that match, Arsenal have many chances. Was a good performance from Donnarumma. Was a good save he was making. That is why those games, that both leg went to the favor of PSG on that match, because at Emirates was 1-0, at Paris Saint-Germain at their home was 2-1. Even on that first leg, second leg, were a lot of chance, but Donnarumma was quite good on that day. He was quite brilliant. He was making service after service. Not maybe on that very day, Arsenal just PSG just run over Arsenal on that leg. It was just like sometimes I said there was no luck on their side somehow, because sometimes it's not all about playing the game. Sometimes you still need the luck on your side. Even if you play many chances, if you look at the goals that PSG scored, they play a good game, but it was still just little. It was 1-0, 2-1. That was the game. The return leg that ended 2-1. Arsenal have a lot of chance. People are forgetting that game was not just a walkover match. Like PSG just run through Arsenal, just play the game, just did anything that they like. That match was quite tight. It was quite tight. And this season now, people are forgetting that Arsenal have the best record in Europe, keeping 9 clean sheets in the Europe at this season. People are just forgetting. I know that Arsenal is underdog on this final. Everybody is writing them off because PSG is a brilliant team and a good manager. But don't also forget, it's not a fluke before a team can go to the final of Champions League. It's not just like computer game, we just play it. This one will just be there. This one is not a fluke. If you go back to and look the record on the Champions League run up from the phase 1 to the knockout stage, Arsenal was brilliant. Even if they win, they have played a good team. Not maybe they just go through some easy team. No team in Europe, as far as you have qualified in the Champions League, there's no team that is a little team. As far as you are in that Champions League, even the group stage, the first round, that is, and the knockout stage, round 16, everything. There's no fluke on it. That is what people are forgetting. Arsenal have a 9 clean sheet. They concede 6 goals, lesser goals than every other team, even lesser than PSG. In one game, PSG concede 4 goals. It's just one game. PSG are still vulnerable. It's just what we all need to think about. Me as Arsenal fans, I'm saying it. the game is not over. 90 minutes can decide. I believe Arsenal need this final more than PSG. And even the league that they just won, the England Premier League that they won, they have removed the pressure out of them. Those one, if maybe they lost that Premiership to Man City, the pressure will be more higher than the way we'll be looking at it. I could have even wrote them off that they can't control the pressure because of that final. There might be lack of inexperience because of them. But as far as they have won that Premier League, the pressure is out of them. They can play freely. They can play everything. People are forgetting, which I'm happy. Both sides can go for it. That's how it is. And the coach I have, I know he can play in different way. He can sit back. He can play counter. He can play free flow football. He has the player and he have the quality. That is just what I'm saying. People just keeping Arsenal is not good. Arsenal is that. Arsenal is this. PSG will just beat them. We know they have a good player. Dembele, Parasquela, Edoué, Gomez, Vitinha, Marquinhos, Mendy. All of them are good, but also know that Arsenal have the players the same. Even this attack we are talking about, the attack is not good. We know that we have one of the best strikers last year in Europe. That is Gyökeres. Even if we are saying he's not performing, he's not doing this, but on a good day, he can still hurt any team. He can still play well. Don't just think Gyökeres is just a fluke. He was higher goal scorer in Champions League last season. And this season, he have a number of goals in Champions League too. Arsenal have played some good team. Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. They have played Atletico Madrid 3 times this season. First leg was 4-0. Second leg 1-1. Emirates 1-0. They have played a quite good team. We know the experienced people are just like, Arsenal have not done it. They have not been in this stage. It's one day that people be in that place, in that position. Even the same PSG we are talking about, the same thing last season. PSG have not won the Champions League in their history. Last season, they won to final twice. Or once, they lost to Bayern Munich. They have been to the final like the twice Arsenal, but not the same players, but the same club. People are just try to write this or that. Arsenal need this trophy more than even PSG. For me, I believe PSG is like they will be calm and they have a more rest days than Arsenal. I believe, if I'm not saying anything, it's more than 2 weeks that PSG have been resting, or 3 weeks. Even their league have been favoring them, try to rest PSG, postpone their match for them to be favorite of the Champions League. People are forgetting most of those things that PSG have. Other teams don't have it. Other league don't have it. We know numbers of time. When PSG have a match in Champions League, they will Liga will postpone their game. They will postpone their game. That week, they will not play their league. They will not play their match until Champions League day. But team like Arsenal, they have been grinding every week, every 3 days, they play match. Those pressure, they have been soaking it. At the same time, we know that England's league is very competitive. And when you have matches chasing you for the title, it's not easy. Which I'm very happy now that the league is done. It's only this final that it is remaining. By tomorrow, I believe the game is either Arsenal will play their best, which I pray that there should not be a mistake or that. That's what I see on this game. It's both side game. Both sides can win it. But for other team like the pundits, the social media, everybody is like their rivals fans. Arsenal will not do it. They will bottle it. They will do this. They will do that. They can't win. They can't do anything. But I believe Arsenal will do it. Because I'm a Gunner. I believe Arsenal will do it. The pressure is off. The pressure is off. Which if Arsenal win the Champions League, the 3 European Cup is coming back to England. The Conference League, the Europa League, and the Champions League. Everything is coming to England. If Arsenal can put it tomorrow and won the league tomorrow, the Champions League tomorrow, it will be 3 cup will be in England, which will be a kudos and a boost to England football. Sometimes the England team like Chelsea Manchester United, all of them are just like, no, they don't want Arsenal to win it. Yeah, because that is the only thing that they can say that Arsenal doesn't have the Champions League to Chelsea fans in the league and every other team. You can't say they have it more than Arsenal. But it's just that Champions League. That is how it is. Let's forget banter. This game is for both sides. Any side can win it. But Arsenal have the best defense in the Europe. If case not in the world, it's not a fluke. They have one of the best defenders individually. In 1v1, in 2v1, they can defend. Gabriel Saliba. They are good and calm even with the ball, which Declan Rice is still there covering. Zubimendi and the rest are there. These teams are just built for this kind of game. The pressure is off. They just forget about it. PSG. PSG can come on that. It will be a very bad game for them. A little things can just change. And Arsenal have different way. They have the set piece. And even PSG can't defend set piece. We have seen the numbers of games. For me, I have confidence on this game that Arsenal will win. As an Arsenal fan, I believe we will win that game. PSG is good. What people are I'm saying PSG is good. I can't take that away. Because they have a good coach and some good players. They have everything. That is for me. We are just trying to understand, try to bring out the positive and the negative out of this thing. Just be neutral and say the way it is. PSG is good. Normal. Nothing. They are good. But as Arsenal, I have the confidence that Arsenal can do something. They can do something. The confidence is high in the team, in the dressing room now. They are high. This PSG last season, Arsenal beat them 2-0 when the team was compact, when the team was complete. People are forgetting that on the round surface, that is surface 1, Arsenal beat them 2-0 with the team, the complete team. They beat PSG 2-0 on the knockout stage. The difference is there that you can easily say, yes, PSG was good on that day, but you can still go back and pick some things and said, yes, these are some things. This player, if the full team was strengthened, the full team was there for Arsenal, I think the game will not turn out like that. Because you can't expect me, Mikel Murillo was the top 9 for the return leg. There's no team that can tell you that I have a Mikel Murillo, a midfielder, playing as your striker. Even if Arsenal have been using it for starting of the January last year, for most of the game. For most of the game. But there's no team, even that PSG of a team, they can't do it with a midfielder or just take Vertina to play your striker as a top 9. Because the injury was there. There was no recovery. There was no Havertz. There was no Jesus to play that position. If you look at Arsenal bench on that, they were from the academy. They were from the academy. But this time now, I believe the full strength is there. The game will be very much tighter. It's just depending on experience and the luck of game. Because let's not forget about luck is there. Sometimes there are some games you play. If I can go back, I can still put it to you like Man City game against Arsenal at the Etihad. That game, Arsenal played a good game, but sometimes there was no luck. There was few touch that Man City played. That's how they get their goal. But there are games, there are some shots that Arsenal took from the likes of Eberechi Eze, striking the ball, meeting the back, coming back. We know that Donnarumma make some good save on that very day. But sometimes we need luck sometimes on games. There are some ball you just touch, you can just go in, which you don't even expect. That is some luck can add to your game. No matter what you play on that, if you have a bad day, there's no how you play it, you will score. The opponent can just pick a little ball before touch, go, don't come. There's go. Which I believe this game will be tight. I just want to analyze my own and say the way it is. PSG are good. They have a good players. They have good players. We know that Dembele, they said, is fit to play. Hakimi is fit to play and all that. But both team have the best. The best and the best. That is, they are two playing the Champions League final. If they are not good, both of them will not be there We'll just wait for the final whistle. It's just 90 minutes. This game can even go to extra time, can't do anything, but let's wait. I remember your humble David. I just want to give you the preview. Please like and share and subscribe to build us our page, to build our page for us, to make other people see our view. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.